Welcome back to another round of playing the Wizards with myself, Pallando versus Gandalf. Okay, we're back in Pallando's side, and we untap. I forgot to tap Glóin to untap the map of Mithril when I arrived at the Ironhill Dwarfhold. He was untapped, and he could have, and I just overlooked it, and it didn't affect anything else. So I'm just going to say I tapped him. And anyway, now his Valiant Sword has provides 5 prowess. Well, but the cap that it states on the card still holds, so it's only 4 prowess effectively because Glóin has 5 prowess to begin with. Still great, and then yes, could be a little bit more efficient on someone else, but still great. And I'm not going to pass it around at the moment. Am I going to pass around anything? Oh, well, yes, perhaps. So step 1 is to store the Book of Mazribble here at the Ironhill Dwarfhold. And so Biffer needs to pass a corruption check by rolling more than 2. So let's do that now. He rolls an 8. Okay, so the Book of Mazribble is stored. It is now worth 5 marshalling points. Oh boy, this team is just taking insurmountable lead. And then I need to pass something to Biffer. Let's see. It could be Glamdring, it could be Wormsbane. It doesn't really matter. But Nori is going to have to make a corruption check. And a pretty scary one. So I need to get rid of Entagast. So Thráin is going to... Is there anything that I need? Well, I just can't tap Pallando yet. Okay. So Thráin is going to tap to play Marvel's Told and get rid of Entagast at home. And he rolls an 8 for his corruption check, so that's fine. And now I can pass Wormsbane a little more safely. If I tap Oin to support, then he only needs to roll greater than a 2 to be able to pass either Glamdring or Wormsbane. It's all the same. Biffer and Nori have all the same stats, so whatever. So yes, he with the Fellowship and with Oin tapping, he has effectively 2 corruption points. So let's roll. He rolls a 10. Okay, so let's pass Wormsbane to Biffer. Very nice. All right, and now everyone in our party has a lot of prowess. So with Fellowship and Wormsbane, Biffer's got effectively 7 prowess. Nori's got 8. Oin has got 8. Pallando has 8. 9. And Glóin has, yes, 9. Okay, fantastic. Yes, and this place should be tapped from playing the dwarves. All right, and now we need to figure out what we're going to do. I think I'll play Dory under Thráin, so now he has 2 followers, and I think they're just going to stay in Lorien for one more turn. I don't have a big reason to move just yet. We might all get together again now that we've passed the worst of the corruption. And maybe try and complete the King of the Mountain. Let's see, how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can't all move together if we all get together. Someone's going to have to stay behind. But King Under the Mountain is playable with Balin, Dane, Thorin, or Thráin. So if the people, Balin is dead, Dane is not in, and Thorin is dead, Dane is not in play yet. So it's going to have to be Thráin. And, yeah, maybe we hand Wormsbane off to Thráin once we all get together. We'll see. In the meantime, I think this party... actually, now I'm having second thoughts. Should Thráin's party be the one to go grab a shield? Perhaps not. I think Nori could hold the shield. He would only have 3 effective corruption points. Yeah, a little scary, but yeah. Other members of our party have 3. Is this the configuration we want to do? Is the other question. Why don't we put everyone back under Pallando? Okay. And now everyone in our party is back under Pallando's direct influence, so we only have 9 used general influence, so that's fantastic. And we need to go to a horde site, which is a dragon ruin and lair. A ruin lair with a dragon automatic attack, where we can play a greater item. So that would be either Irok, Dancing Spire, the Caves of Ulund, or Lonely Mountain. Yeah, let's go to the Caves of Ulund. Okay. Okay, so we're talking about a site path from the Iron Hills to the Withered Heath. It's wilderness. We're leaving out of a freehold, and we're headed to a ruin and lair. Both sides can draw up to 3. So let's do it. Ooh. Okay. Dwalin, all right. So we're talking double wilderness, ruin, and lair. Double wilderness, ruin, and lair. All right. 1, 2, there's Bilbo. 3, corpse candle. Okay. All right, so their hazard limit is massive. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to play Moon is Dead. I don't see any reason not to play that. And then if we play Plague of Wights, the prowess of undead, Doors of Night, and our strikes are doubled. Prowess is +1. So we're talking number of strikes is doubled. So 3 becomes 6. 6 strikes of 10, and then it's 7 strikes of 11. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so why don't we do Plague of Wights? That's our second hazard. And then Ghosts. 7 strikes of 11. Okay, 7 strikes of 11, and I'm going to play Icy Touch to say 7 strikes of 12. Okay, 7 strikes of 12. Let's see how they deal with that. 7 strikes of 12. Oof. Okay, 7 strikes of 12. That is pretty bad. Yes. If we have to, I don't want to lose the fellowship, so everyone may just tap and see what happens, because we don't want to lose the fellowship, and we have a huge lead, so the best thing to do is just play it cautious. Okay, so how about we tap everyone? All right, 7 strikes of 11. Glóin was already tapped. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The additional strikes will be placed on Biffer. Okay. All right. So let's go down the line. Pallando. We're talking. All right. To beat a 12. All right. Pallando. He's rolling 9 to beat a 12. Okay. He rolls a 5. All right. He beats it. Glóin. He's rolling 9 to beat a 12. He rolls a 7. All right, he beats it. Glóin was already tapped, so he's rolling 7, 8, 7. 7 to beat a 12. He rolls a 6. Okay, so he beats it. And Nori is rolling, let's see, 8 to beat a 12. And he rolls a 6. Okay, so he beats it. And then Biffer. Biffer is rolling 7 to beat, 7, and then he has 2 additional strikes, so he's rolling 5 to beat a 12. Oh boy. And he rolls a 12. Oh, wow. Okay. Man, this team has got some good luck. Okay. So, another ghosts in our pile. All right. Okay, and so that means Moon is Dead is discarded yet again. Ay, ay, ay. Icy Touch is gone, and I can play one more card. Plague of Whites is still in play, so yeah, this Corpse Candle would be 2 strikes of 8. 2 strikes of 8. I could choose who takes them. Yeah, that sounds like one more point in their hand, so I think not. We'll put Ren out instead. I could tap Ren right away. I could tap Ren right now. Gandalf's got 2. Glorfindel's got 3. A lot of those guys over there have, yeah, a lot of those, well, yeah, Glóin is the most vulnerable. It's not the best time. I'm going to hold off. Let's hold off. They've played 3 Marvels Told in a row. They can't have any more. Okay. So, all right, so they've arrived. And we need to discard. Yeah, this King of the Mountain is clogging up the hand. I think I'll discard the Giant Spider. Well, Giant Spiders. Love to get them. They're going to go through Double Wilderness. Yeah, I hate to discard spiders. I'm going to discard Wolf Riders. Okay. All right, and we arrived at the Caves of Ulund. Okay, and over here we draw back up to another Plague of Whites. Okay, draw back up to 8. It's Thráin's turn. We could play something if we wanted, but we don't really have anything to play, so that's it. And let's go back up here for their sight phase. Okay, so we're in the sight phase. Thráin and the folks at Lorien aren't going to do anything, yeah. Unfortunately, Pallando and his team can't do anything either, so we will just stay put. And I don't want to discard anything, so that's the end of our turn. And then over here, we might discard something. I'm going to discard one of these Plague of Whites. Sleepless Malice. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. That card. I feel like I've got like 10 of them in my deck. Okay. And now we're at Gandalf's team's turn. And Gandalf untaps. And we need to decide what to do. So, maybe we should just we need to go pick up Bilbo. Let's see. We've got 8 unused influence. So, 8 unused influence. Yeah. And Baragon could go under Glorfindel. actually. So why don't we do that? Why don't we put Baragon under Glorfindel? Under his direct influence. He's got 2 additional influence with the ring. And then why don't we have this company go back to Bag End to meet old Bilbo. And, yes, and then I'm going to have these guys go to Rivendell and heal up. And we, and actually I might play free to choose on Glorfindel. Okay. Because his item gives 3 or more. Okay, fantastic. So, I think we need to heal anyway, so it doesn't make sense to risk our characters by going to a information site when Gandalf can tap to test if he can make it back to Rivendell untapped. So that's what we're going to do. He's just going to tap, and so yes, we'll have again this team going to Rivendell and this team leaving Rivendell and going to Bag End. And let's do Gandalf's team's turn first. So we're traveling from Austin, Idle, and the site path is double wilderness. We're leaving out of a ruined lair. We draw 1. Our opponent can draw 1. I'm certain they're going to do something nasty. Gollum. Okay. Okay, and we can draw 1 over here. Call of Home. They have a hazard limit of 3. We can get them with stuff. This says when Doors of Night is in play, we can bring 2 hazards in from the discard or sideboard into the play deck. There are a few we could bring in from the sideboard. I'm going to play, for my first hazard, I'm going to play an Unexpected Outpost. Is that the thing to do? Maybe I could wait and do that next turn. Yeah. Why don't we focus on damage right now? So I'm going to play Wake of War. Lesser Spiders. Okay, so we're talking 3, 3, 5, 3. Up 5 prowess, up 3 strikes. So 7 strikes. Whew, that's rough. 7 strikes of 12. Holy moly. Okay. Wow. All right. So we played 1, 2. Okay. 7 strikes of 12. Well, Gandalf's going to tap. And that's the best I can do. Okay, let's just deal with it. So 7 strikes of 12. And they're going to put all of the additional strikes on Gandalf. So Gandalf gets... he's tapping 7, so that's -4. He's tapping, so he goes down to a 2 to beat 12. Oh boy, this might be the end of the game, folks. Alrighty, 2 to beat 12. He rolls Snake Eyes. Ugh, critical fail. Okay, Gandalf is wounded. Boromir, he is at 4 to beat 12. He rolls a 7. He's wounded. Robin, he has 1 to beat 12. He rolls a 5. He's wounded. Okay, body checks. Gandalf. He rolls a 4, so Gandalf lives. Boromir. He rolls a 6. Okay, so, yeah, he's okay. And, Robin. And he rolls a 3. Okay, so Robin is okay for now. Man, these spiders, rough. And now we get to hit him with some giant spiders. All right. So what did we say? Up 3 strikes, up 5 prowess. So 5 strikes of 15. Ay, ay, ay. 5 strikes of 15. So the extra, Gandalf is wounded, so it's down to 4. And the additional 2 strikes will go on to Gandalf. So he's at 2 to beat 15. That's impossible. Okay, so he's going to have to make a body check. And Boromir, what is he at? 4 to beat 15. I suppose that's possible. He rolls a 6, so he's wounded. And Robin, yeah, he can't beat his, so he'll have to make a body check. All right, Gandalf first. So what does this say? If the body check for a non-wounded by equals his body, then he's discarded. All right. So, but Gandalf was already wounded, so his body has a -1 modifier, so he's at 8. So if we roll an 8 or more, 8 or more, we're dead. And he rolls a 3. Whew. Oh boy. Okay, Boromir. 11. Boromir is dead. This ring passes to Robin. Well, maybe I should pass it to Gandalf. Do I have to decide? Well, yeah, here. Okay. And then Robin. And he rolls a 6. Okay, so Robin lives. Oh, my lord. Okay. Bring our hand back to 8. Bring our hand back to 9. Okay. And now, Glorfindel is moving from Rivendell to back in. The site path is Stubble Wilderness free domain. He's leaving from a haven to a freehold. My opponent, we can draw 2, they can draw 2. I'll just go ahead and draw 2 over here. Okay. Okay. Shoot. Okay. So we have 3, hazard limit of 3. I will first, let's see. I could totally get them with some wolves and save Call of Home for later. Call of Home doesn't have a huge chance to win at the moment. Maybe I'll wait on that one. Okay, so I'm going to play Unexpected Outpost and bring Uvatha and Giant Spiders into my playdeck and shuffle. It's number 1. Number 2 will be to play the Wargs to bait Goldberry's cancellation ability. I have to key them to Wilderness. So Goldberry taps to cancel that. And then I play the Direwolves. 4 strikes of 8 becomes, let's see, wolves by 2 if Doors of Night is in play. Okay, so 6 strikes of 10. 6 strikes of 10. Okay, 6 strikes of 10. And Mary will tap. Everybody's tapping. We know this is the last card they can play, so let's tap everyone. And the extra strikes go on Mary. 6 strikes of 10, yeah. So that's -3 modifier on Mary, so he goes down to -2 to beat a 10. So okay. He rolls an 11. Oof. Good try. Glorfindel is at, he has huge prowess. He's at 10. Yeah, so he's fine. And Baragon has 4 prowess to beat a 10. And he rolls a 4. He's wounded. Okay, so Baragon's body check. He rolls an 8. Just lives. And Mary, he rolls snake eyes. Okay, he's fine. Okay. And that's it. We arrive at Bag End. Jeez Louise. Okay, everyone is wounded except Glorfindel. And I need to discard. I could really use Golem's attack cancellation ability, to be perfectly honest. We're gonna get Bilbo. Ringlore, jeez Louise. This is definitely out for me. These two are a must. And that means we need, let's do this. Okay. Okay, we've made it. And back over here, we need to draw up to 9. More spiders. And now we're at the sight phase, and no one can do anything. So we're at the end of turn phase. We could discard 1 if we like. I don't think we will. Yeah, I mean, I need to keep Ringlore in my hand in case I'm not able to tap for the Dwarven ring. What a bummer. What a shambles. Okay, and then we are at the end of turn. We're not going to discard anything. Other side. We will not discard anything either. Yeah. I don't think. No, I like all this.